Well, good morning, day 3, or second morning, whichever way you want to look at it. I sussed out some potential shots for dawn yesterday afternoon on Loch Marie. There's quite a few nice stands of pines, just quite isolated on the shores of Loch Marie. If I had the sunrise that I had yesterday in terms of the colour, it'd be quite nice. So I'm going to head back over there. It's quite still, but it looks quite wet and dreary. It does look like there's some gaps in the cloud, so we'll head round there and we'll try and get through the bog that will be the shores of Loch Marie and see if we can set up a shop ready for sunrise. Well, this is what qualifies for sunrise in the Scottish Highlands. Where's the sun gone? It is dull, dreek, drizzling, black and white all day long. Very, very, very disappointing. I've included this to show the potential of this place, although I think you'd agree that the final image looks a little bit flat. Well, I've come over to the coast. It's quite a sort of stormy day. Skies are full of really dark clouds. Thought it might look quite interesting, and wait till you see this beach. Just driven past it, I just stopped and thought, oh my god. And a little bit past where I've just come from, there's some fantastic rocks looking over towards the, some mountains in the background. We're near somewhere called Sands Holiday Centre. I don't know, but let me get out and show you this. Decent weather. I'm at the end of Loch Clare on the bridge here. See these pines behind me? I'm actually heading over onto the peninsula where there's a little lochen. See the picture from Mark Littlejohn from there, looks absolutely fantastic. So there's no way around this really, you've just got to commit to going. So let's get over there, let's get around the back of the loch, bit of a climb up to the loch, and let's have a look, see what it looks like. So that was the end of day 3. I headed back to the accommodation for some food and to dry out. Okay, so I've had a walk up and down the river here, and there's loads of these pine trees dotted on the side of the river which are gorgeous. But trying to find one with a decent composition is quite tricky. So what I've ended up doing here is I've come to this little island in the middle which has got some lovely pine trees on it, and I've tried to get it so that there's a pine tree in the gap. Let me see if I can point this out, about there, and then you've got the peak of the mountain hopefully going to get lit up by the sunrise, just between the trees, and you've got the river running either side, so everything sort of points towards the peak in the distance. So just need a bit of light. We're about to, well, it is about dawn now. This is the second one I was looking at. I love this section of water as it's coming over here. It's got the pine tree behind it and the mountain behind that, but as you can see they're all sort of lined up. So again, some nice rocks here in the foreground. So originally I stood on this rock here and I took a shot and it just didn't look balanced again, very left-sided. I'll try and put that up. For me, this image lacked a bit of balance. The picture's too left-sided and there's a bit of sort of dead space on the right-hand side of the image. So I ended up moving further back down to about here in the river, so I could bring some separation between the tree and the mountain in the background, and hopefully that one works a little bit better. Moved it into portrait orientation again to try and get all these little elements of water, rocks, the little falls, the tree and the mountain in the distance. Unfortunately the light is flat grey, there's not a tap of sunlight come over the top, so probably end up as a black and white, but which is a bit disappointing. Okay guys, that's sort of the end of this trip really, but stop, don't move on from this video just yet. I'm going to put up quite a few pictures at the end, the sort of shots, a few drive-by shots where I didn't film anything but I jumped out and got some, and there is some very nice ones in there, so please stay tuned for that. But for now, I'll leave Torridon, long drive back, and I will see you next week in Snowdonia.